Hello and welcome to our next video, but this video is not going to be about our Audi TT build. It's gonna be slightly different, but it's still gonna be about the cars, because we also do not our current build, but we also do some other people's cars that they need to be fixed or need to be replaced, something like that. And today we have Audi A4, and on this car we need to replace the timing belt. So we're basically gonna remove all the front, the bumper and all the radiators to get access to the timing belt, which is here under the cover. And yeah, so that's what our job is, and that's what we'll do in this video. So hope you're gonna like it. So we took the front bumper out, so that's how it looks without the bumper. It was quite easily. We were thinking there should be two bolts in here on the bracket, but apparently you just pull it out and that's it.
So then now you remember, I'm gonna put it back.
Just
because in case next, so.
On some cars there are two bolts, on some cars apparently there isn't, you just easily pull out. So
we was removing two bolts for no reason, like.
The more you know. So yeah, now the crash bar, radiators, and we'll get access to the
Timing belt.
Exactly.
Timing belt and alternator belt, pulley.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention we're gonna change the alternator belt and all the bearings and pulleys as well. So yeah, like always, getting stuck with some things, and basically this bolt was completely covered in rubbish and dirt, and it took us a while to take it out. So we already take the crash bar, so now we're just removing the intercooler and other bits and pieces.
You're gonna make it like nice and shiny. We removed the intercooler. Remove the AC. We just move on a side because we don't want to disconnect the pipes from air conditioner, because then you're gonna need to put new gas in it, and this is an expensive thing to do. So at the moment we disconnect, basically we disconnect everything what is holding the radiator. Just needs to disconnect one pipe here, one pipe there. So he's trying to remove one, like a bleeder valve or whatever, to remove all the coolant.
It's stuck and I can't do it anymore.
And then remove another pipe that's down the bottom of the radiator. And then it's one plug over there. I don't know if you can appreciate, it's kind of difficult to see. You can see it over here. So that's, well, I took some flashlight. So that's the cable that I need to disconnect, that one. So I'm gonna need to disconnect, and then we're supposed to have everything clear to change the timing belt. I love to do timing belts on Audis. Yeah, simple as that. So that's a true, well, it's a 2 liter TDI, so it's a 2 liters. It's kind of simple to do if you know what you're doing, like.
Everything is simple if you know what you're doing.
Because we don't know when is the last time being done the timing belt. So yeah, it's basically we do some customers cars as well for some people. Well, kind of like a friends or people like that. I used to do more jobs for everyone, like for every single customer. It's just I'm retired from that now. I just doing for my friends. I do for my friends more jobs than I do for myself cars. Yeah, so what I can tell you? Cannot tell you anything else now. Apart that he is struggling, but at least he's still positive. He said today morning is gonna be positive all day. We'll see how it goes.
Well,
Hard? Good. That's how I like it. I think this is hard.
so after struggling with this plastic thing, which was really hard, we managed to
Get it out.
get out the antifreeze coolant. And yeah, so now just remove the radiator, and I think that's it. You'll get all the access. So we take the radiator out, and that's all the beauty of it. Almost nice and shiny. But yeah, I'm gonna replace all this alternator belt with the pulleys, and that's the main timing belt.
So what he's doing now, trying to remove tensioner, but the tensioner bolt, probably the one of the worst things on a doing timing belt, because that tension, well, that's not the timing belt, but anyway you need to remove or change the alternator belt, drive belt, alternator belt, whatever you call. But to get that right somewhere there, it's like it's very awkward place. Like
It's behind the alternator and all that.
I will gonna remove that now. Just gonna remove the belt itself, because then maybe it's better for him even to remove that. Because I might just leave it like that. Oh, now it will be maybe easier, because if you can see, if you can appreciate, that's gone. Like you can see all the cracks in the belt. So yeah, that's gone. That's gone. So I'm gonna be removing some. That one. That's gonna be awkward to remove. For that, it's a special tool to remove.
And I remember we did some previous cars as well, and we broke like 2 of those sockets because sometimes they get really stuck.
So that's the tool. If you can see,
So
it's like
if you ever
so
plan,
many teeth.
and if you ever plan to do that job, make sure you have good quality socket for that.
Aye.
So I just want to show the difference, how does the new one looks. And it should be even surface, but the old one, it's like got grooves inside of it. And same as like on the tensioner as well, the same
You
thing.
can see, you can see over here.
It has like grooves inside, so basically it's
20 years old.
and it's really worn out. So yeah, now we're just putting all the pulleys on this one because either way we can do it now or we can do it later, but we just figured out it will be better just to do it right now and then crack on with the timing belt. So these are the tools to remove and put back the timing belt, because as you know, the timing belt must sit perfectly where it's supposed to be. Otherwise, if it's like by one teeth or by two teeth is being misplaced, all the camshafts and all the timing gonna be ruined. It's gonna be like completely
Well, on some cars it may be not, but it will be running rough.
rough, and it might hear clicking noise and things like that because the pistons, they not...
If you can appreciate, over here you have a small mark, and this mark must go on there, over here, and that's that pin. It goes inside that pin.
So it's basically
when you fit that in here, for example, yeah, so all the camshaft must be fit in a special place in there. Actually, the same the fuel, high pressure fuel pump, yeah, the same have to be sitting in place.
Otherwise, it's gonna be aligned completely wrong, and yeah, you might just destroy the engine like that. So you need to be careful with this. Luckily, we haven't had any accidents.
Don't say never say that. Never say that. Then now I don't wanna do timing belt.
But yeah, timing belt is really risky job actually.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. How much does the engine cost?
Well, in case look on the internet.
So we got first issue. So basically,
No, it's not an issue.
well, it's not an issue, but it's gonna cost a little bit of time. Because the pin goes in camshaft. Yeah. So there should be a pin go inside there, but we can't put it in because the slam panel is in the way, and same as on here as well. So yeah, basically the slam panel is blocking it, so we'll need to remove the, well, not remove, just slightly move back so we could have more access to it. So just a few bolts here and few here and here. And that's it.
Here, here, here. Hello. Hello.
So yeah. So we pretty much finished of putting the belt, and yeah, now we just tightening these bolts to make sure they're sitting in place, and we checked. It looks okay so far, but anyway, after we tighten everything up, we're gonna spin the engine twice.
Each circle is like twice, but we're gonna do like
Yes.
5, maybe 3, 4, 5 times.
And put these pins back, and just to make sure everything aligns all together. And yeah,
Will be.
putting all the bits back on and start the engine, which is probably the most stressful thing after you change the timing belt.
Then now half an hour I'm gonna try to find the 13 socket.
Because as you can see, we have pretty big mess in here. And all our sockets, everything is out of place. I don't know, but we are always working like that. We should keep things tidy, but
we say that every time we do something.
exactly, but it's never working like that.
Especially when you need to find the now 13 socket.
And the best thing is all the bolts from the bottom, from the side, it's all over the place as well.
But we always manage to find all.
Most of it. Usually there is one bolt that we need to look for like 1 hour on every job we do.
Oh, that's the same true.
So yeah. So we're supposed to spin the car, the engine twice to make one cycle. And we'll need to align the pins to make sure everything fits perfectly. So as you can see, we place the first pin. Nice and easy. And there should be another 2 that goes in here. Nice and easy.
Hopefully.
And the last one, hopefully.
If I can find it.
If you can see.
Oh, sound.
Nice and easy. But we're gonna do one more time.
Okay, spin another 5 times.
So we're gonna start the engine now, just to...
Even sounds lighter.
Sounds nice. Well, we don't want to run too much because we don't have any coolant inside. Otherwise it's gonna overheat and will be another problem. But yeah, it starts. It's always that stress when you start the engine after changing the timing belt.
I changed hundreds of them already, but that's the only job you always get like how's that term called?
Anxious. When you turn the key.
Especially when you put the key inside and you need to press to start. And then you realize how much your life worth.
Because these engines are not cheap and we don't have that kind of money to replace them so easily yet. So yeah.
So please subscribe.
That's why you should subscribe, so we could improve our channel and do bigger jobs and yeah, continue with our builds. very, very dirty. So yeah, we're almost finished. Just placing back the bumper and the side trims back on, and that's it. So, but I need to go home because I'll be attending my auntie's birthday party or whatever, and Alvaro will be finishing the rest. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe to see further videos of our jobs, builds, whatever we'll be doing. So yeah, it's up to you now.
So I put the headlights because as I was thinking I can get the bumper put back, but I realized that I need to remove the headlights because it's one bolt that I need to put when I put the bumper, and I cannot get through that bolt if it's the headlights is on the car.
Yeah.
So that happens.
So yeah, that's pretty much what's left to do, and I think we'll finish this video with this. So yeah, subscribe to our channel to see more of our stupid builds and our other silly stuff. So yeah, see you in the next one.